That's where we're at. And we're going to prep some dinner. I thought I'd come hang out with you guys. I don't think I'm going to be live much this week because let me try to move y'all back. Oh, shit. No, that ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. That ain't going to work. Okay. Because I'm already working on a new mini series for the channel. And it's called 12. And that'll be coming out by the end of the week or early next week. And I hope that you guys tune into that because I really need y'all to tune into that. That noise you hear in the background is my ice maker because I am a habitual ice eater and I gotta have ice like when I want ice, right? So yeah, I hope everybody's doing good. I opened up my portal, so let me just give out Shay. I want to give out Shay to the divine infinite all. I give out Shay to the most high honorable judge, Madre Omega Ashava Ishtar, as well as the other Oris that are in the upright. I also would like to give out Shay to my most beautiful and precious Santissimo Muerte, to the Barons, the Gates, the Orishas, the Loas, to Mama Marie Laveau, to Papa Legba, Isu Legba Legbara, to the Holy Child of Atocha, to all of my ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, Galactic Federation, everyone known and unknown that means me and y'all well. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Hey, sister. You say enough. Enough, okay? So I got a race today at work, you guys, and I was so fucking excited because, like, okay, so he came and gave me my W-2s, and he was like, I got these W-2s for you. And I'm like, speaking of W-2s, I'm like, don't you think I deserve a raise? And he's like, yes. And I'm like, okay, how about $1.50? You know what I'm saying? He was like, how about 50 cents? I'm like, how about 75 cents? And he's like, yeah, I got you. You know what I'm saying? And then he basically was like, we'll do another review in 60 days, and we'll see, like, can I get you that other 50 cents that you was asking for? And I was like, bet. Because my boss, he's not really the owner of the store that I work for, the poster store. It's really his father or whatever. But he runs shit. I'm going to give him his credit. He runs shit. You get what I'm saying? So he basically was like, yeah, I can get the 75 cents. And he said it should be on my next paycheck. So I'm like, hell yeah, bitch. I'm going to go buy me a new Bugatti with that 75 cents. Okay. But yeah. I hope everybody doing good. We finna prep my dinner, and then I gotta set up the ancestors just so I can, like, get their altar spaces right. I might take out and go do that with me, but right now I was just like, I don't want to be bored prepping my food. So hopefully there's some tribe members that'll come through and help me prep my food. So I'm thinking about this, what I'm gonna make. I got some chicken wings, okay, but my daughter don't eat chicken wings. She don't eat any meat with bones in it. She don't like no type of meat with bones in it. So this is a black person that does not eat fried chicken. She likes, well, she'll eat it like if it's a chicken breast that's fried or something like that, but she don't like, she don't really like stuff with bones in it. So I'm thinking I'm gonna fry this chicken. We got some fresh green beans, and I'm just gonna do like some green, a little quick little pot of green beans and potatoes. And then I got this, Cracker Barrel mac and cheese. See, look, my cabinet's full. Y'all be thinking I'll be lying. Y'all be trying to treat me like a broke bitch. This ain't no food stamp. You look at this. Full cabinets. That's just one of them, okay? I'm not doing bad, I promise you. Even though people try to make it seem like I'll be doing bad, I ain't doing bad at all, okay? I'm actually very, very comfortable. So I was thinking this, green beans and potatoes and fried chicken or baked chicken. I don't know, but I like to season my chicken up. Well, y'all gonna see. I like to season my chicken up, and then I like to let it sit so like it can go get up all up in there and shit. And then I'll decide whether I'm going to fry it or if I'm going to bake it. But let me see. This is going to determine whether or not I'm going to fry it. I'm going to look in this cabinet and see if I got some flour. Okay. I got some sugar, y'all. I don't know about no flour now. I know I got some cornmeal. I got some sugar. I got some oatmeal. Oh, I got some flour. Okay, so maybe we can make something happen with the frying of the chicken today. Okay. Maybe we can make something happen. But it was all good because if I didn't have it, then I was just going to bake it, because that's less work. I might bake it anyways because it is less work. You know what I'm saying? We might bake it because then I'll be out of the kitchen faster. If I sit here and fry it, it's going to take me longer. You know what I'm saying? So we might just go ahead and bake that shit. But I do got to marinate my chicken. I got to wash it. Got to wash my green beans. And then I'm going to sit and chill with y'all. But I was hitting my blunt. Hold on. Let me go get a shot. Okay? Stop your yapping, please. How about you either scroll or just sit here and listen to me yap? Okay? How about you just scroll, you fucking weirdo? Okay? Justice for Alicia Smiley 2026. He says, sending you love and positivity. Thank you so much, Black Vega. I appreciate it. Sending that right back at you, okay? Sending that right back at you. We got a troll in the comment section, and that's okay. Because that motherfucker ain't stopping shit. You're not stopping shit. You're literally watching somebody who you want to shut up. That's something wrong with your mental. There's something wrong with your fucking, you know, brain follicles and shit. If you got to sit and watch somebody, because if I wanted somebody to shut the fuck up or I ain't want to hear what they were saying, I would just scroll up. It's just like real quick, like it would have been quicker to scroll than to type that shit. I bet you money. Okay, it would have been quicker for you to just scroll than to type that shit. They mad. And after I release this next video, y'all really finna see why they mad, why they try to like destroy my character so that nobody will listen to me, or like they didn't want y'all to take my advice, because I'm really a fucking genius. Like when y'all start seeing the content that I'm pushing out, like they're gonna fucking show you, like they was trying to say, oh, mental illness. I'm really smarter than all the motherfuckers that said that shit. And I'm about to prove it because I do it every single time, you know? He said, love the setup. Hashay. Yeah, I love it too. This is my crib. I've had it for like 2 years, and nothing is broken in here because I want my deposit back. But everything is like really nice the way that my landlord made it, except a few carpet squares because my cats like to pull up the carpet and shit. You know what I'm saying? But he knows because he has way more cats than I have. We have 3 cats, and I think my landlord may have like 8 cats, but he's got a big ass crib. You get what I'm saying? So he knows, and he's not really worried about the cat pulling up the little carpet. He told me when I moved in that he had something to like replace that if they did that, you know? Smoking is not genius. Worrying about somebody smoking isn't genius either, because bitch, where does me smoking have anything to do with you? You see, I'm gonna make you look stupid every fucking time. Tell me how me smoking affects you. Okay? And even when I smoke weed, I'm still smarter than the average bear, bitch, because that's just who I am. I have intelligence. No matter if I smoke weed, I'm finna go give me a shot of liquor. I'm finna go get that motherfucker right now. It doesn't matter. I'm hella fucking smart. I could smoke weed all day and still be smarter than you, my nigga. I know I'm so smart. I know not to worry about what the next motherfucker doing. Tendernism, nigga. I'm telling you. Okay, I'm so fucking smart. I know not to worry about what the next motherfucker's doing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You said you got 2 cats? I got 3. I love my babies too. You said there are so many lives these trolls can be watching. They want to watch me because they love me. Tell me I'll shut the fuck up. Why would you tell me to shut the fuck up? Why wouldn't you just scroll? It's something wrong with your mental that you would be sitting there watching somebody that you don't even like. Because when I see some shit I don't like, I quickly just scroll past. Okay, but I ain't even doing shit. I'm just smoking my after work blunt. I'm about to prep me some dinner. I'm about to have me a shot, and I'm about to chill with my tribe. I ain't even doing shit. You get what I'm saying? For them to be like, shut the fuck up. I'm in my crib. I ain't bothering nobody. And let me tell y'all something too. Y'all want to make me look like the bad guy, but you can't do it because y'all always attack first. In order to make me look like the bad guy, you need to allow me to come to you with some bullshit so that you can get that shit on camera. You can't attack me and then make it seem like I'm the bad person. It doesn't work like that because everybody sees what happened here. I came on, good mood, happy, and then here you go with this bullshit. Okay? You said, you know, they don't have anything better to do. They obviously don't. Because if it was me, I would find something better to do. I don't sit on social media and fuck with people that I don't like. Okay? I just scroll past. And it's just that. But they ain't finna fuck with me. Let me go get my shot. Because we finna have a shot before I start prepping this shit. All right, so I got my shot. Y'all know my deal. Y'all know my thing. I just get one little shot. I don't be getting the big bottles, but I still got that big bottle of rain because I never drink it. And then I got this little slice of lime from yesterday because I was making La Niña Roja, Santísima Muerte, the red robe. I was making her some sangrias or whatever I called the sangria, which was like that rain vodka. I put a little cranberry juice in there. I put a little 7-Up in there so it can have like the bubbles. And then I put like a slice of lime in there. I think she really liked it. You said, ew, why the fuck she so poor? Where you see poor at? Ain't no roaches in here, air fryer, toaster, microwave, coffee pot, ice machine. Yeah, I told y'all the noise in the background is the ice machine. What you mean poor? Poor where? I just got a raise today at work. You seen the title of this video. Y'all some haters. You a hater. If I got a raise today at work, that means, you know what? I ain't poor, bitch. Matter of fact, my check's gonna be even fatter. And I just don't work at the potion store. I run my own business for my home. I'm a life coach. I'm a psychic medium. I make bread. I make bread. Okay? So tell me I'm poor when I come on here begging y'all for cash apps. Say some shit like that when I come on here begging y'all for cash apps, which ain't never happened. Never happened. Okay? It's never happened. I've never been like, I need cash apps. Never. Okay, but let me tell you how dope my tribe is. So like when I did need help one time, when I found out I was Alicia Smiley, I didn't even have to ask my tribe. My tribe just sent shit like, here, if you need to get out of town, whatever you need to do, here, get out of there. And I got the fuck out of town. That's how I got out of town that night. I didn't even get on live and say, I need cash apps. I need money. I didn't get on here and say none of that shit. My tribe members, as soon as I got off that live, after telling my tribe that I was Alicia Smiley and I need to get the fuck out of town, they literally just start sending me shit. One lady just sent me $300. I booked a motherfucking ticket to the first thing leaving. I didn't even give a fuck where it was going. My tribe, I don't have to ask my tribe for shit. They love me. They my cousins. These motherfuckers is hating. Motherfuckers is hating late in the evening, man. Late in the evening. He said they have to be children. Older folk keep scrolling if we don't like some. No, these grown motherfuckers. You remember the Oracle was talking about adults in a child's body? These are grown people that are doing this shit in my comment section. Because my channel is restricted for people that's under the age of 18 because of the shit that we be talking about. YouTube has automatically made my channel an adult channel. Like no kids can be on her. And that's what I was telling y'all when they was in the comment section months back. Like, I'm 13. You just cursed out a 13-year-old. No, you're not. No, you're not. Because if you was, you wouldn't be even seeing this. It wouldn't be suggested to you. And my channel isn't that big. These are people that are looking up my channel. I only have 3,500 subscribers, a little bit like 3,550, something like that, 3,530, somewhere around there, okay? I only have that many subscribers. YouTube has fucking almost 1 billion YouTube channels on here. They are searching my channel up. There's no way that they just came across my shit because my shit ain't even being pushed out into the algorithm like it would be doing. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I was a big channel, my shit ain't even getting pushed out into the algorithm. So they're searching me up. These ain't no kids. Okay. Said people gonna find a way to be irritating. I promise it makes no sense. I mean, I'm gonna let them do what they do, and I'm gonna continue to be happy because I deserve to be happy. And nobody is going to be able to say anything or do anything to take that from me or make me feel bad. Motherfucker just called me poor, but they don't know what the fuck I got going on. I just got off work. How can I be poor? I'm fucking working. I got a house over my head. And even if I was poor, I'm not asking nobody for shit. I don't judge poor people. And that's what I'm saying, though. That's how you know it's a fucking demon, too. That's how you know it's a demon, too. Let me close my daughter's door because she's sleeping. I'm probably loud. Oh, it's already closed. She probably closed that motherfucker like, bitch, you loud. Okay? But anyways, poor. What about poor is an insult? I'm trying to figure it out. That's somebody's life circumstance. That's somebody's situation, a situation that even if you're not poor at this moment, the tables do turn. You could be poor tomorrow. You could be homeless tomorrow. That shit right there shows me that that's a fucking demon for real, because why would that be something that you're making fun of? I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out why would someone being poor, I ain't poor, but I'm just saying, why would someone being poor be something to point out, point and laugh at? Poor, she's so, oh my God, ew, why is she so poor? That can be you in the next 5 minutes. So what are you talking about? The tables turn. You can have it now and not in the next 5 minutes. Just like death, because I like talking about death because I've experienced it a lot. You can be here and be like, oh my God, that person was just, I just talked to that person and they just fucking die. Like anything can happen to you, okay? Anything. So poor and all that shit's using to bully someone is horrible, man. That's diabolical. And it shows me what type of person you are. Okay, and guess what? I smoke, I drank. Okay, I smoke and I drink, but I'm still a better person than you, bitch. I'm still a better person than you. I'll drink to that. I'll drink to that. Because that's the truth. That is the truth. I know I'm behind on comments, but I'm still going to read it. She said, I have a black cat and 2 black feral cats in my backyard that I feed. Those are your protectors. They're going to love you forever, okay? And those are your protectors. Those are going to be your spiritual messengers. Those are your familiars. Those are your spirit animals. Okay, and that's why they come to you, because they know that they're going to be safe, they're going to be fed. Oh, somebody said, shut the fuck up, dumbass. Scroll on. How am I going to shut the fuck up on my channel? Okay, I'm trying to figure it out. Like, you just want me to get on live and be like this? Because I'm on social media, and this motherfucker keep telling me to shut up. So I guess I'm supposed to go live and just stare at y'all. That y'all retarded. Y'all retarded. You said, I've never seen you begging for shit. Exactly. Okay? These people weird, but I love it. Okay? You look like a man. Your mama probably look like one too. I mean, shit. Okay, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Like, that's what I'm saying though. Y'all want to talk about motherfucker being poor. Y'all want to talk about motherfucker looks. That shit's so weird. That is so weird. And nobody likes you. Okay, nobody likes you. You're trying to bully. Y'all trying to bully and shit. But it doesn't work with me because I bully the bully around this motherfucker. I bully the bully around this bitch. So it's not gonna. That ain't gonna work. Okay, but that's so weird. So weird. Okay. Freddie said, check out some fucking show. I look like somebody from there. I don't know. But anyways, it don't matter what I look like. Unless you're trying to fuck me or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really don't matter. Or wife me or whatever. It really doesn't matter what I look like. Okay? I'm content with my looks. I'm content with me. And I'm happy with me. And if you're not, then fuck you. That's it. It's 2026, bitch. That is it. Literally, fuck you. Okay? Straight up. You said, it looks like you're doing a lot better than most. I've been homeless, in prison, unemployed, and the creator has still blessed me through my struggles. And you're going to keep on getting blessed through your struggles. But a motherfucker that's like that was talking about that poor shit, okay? A motherfucker like that, they'll never get blessings. They'll never get blessings. They think because they're online that, you know what I'm saying, they can get away with it. Like the divine doesn't see it. But it's being seen. Okay, it's being seen. And I'm going to make sure it's seen on my platform because I'm going to read that shit. And then I'm going to address that shit. And then I'm going to show the world what a fucked up individual you are. You're never going to get me to be like, oh my God, I am poor. I am poor. You're never going to see that from me. Okay? You're going to see me flip the whole motherfucking script on your ass and make you look like a fucking idiot, a horrible person. That's what's going to happen. Because it happened like that every time. Every single time. I'm going to take my shot. I should probably hit my blunt. And then I'm going to start breaking these green beans. It looked like the ends already broke, but I'm still going to break them. Because that's what I was taught to do. Woo. You said, damn you thick. Stop playing with me. Now you're trolling for real. You're really trolling. Oh my God. Stop it. Okay, just stop. Damn you thick. Where? 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 Woo! I'm almost done with my shot. I ain't in no rush to cook anyways. My daughter probably gonna only eat the green beans and the fucking mac and cheese if she eat that. She probably just gonna eat the green beans. You said they are crazy. Back up and do a 360. Tell your mama to back up and do a 360. We trying to see what she working with. Woo, that was fast, y'all. I drank it fast. But that's because I had a lime. So the other times on live, I had no lime. So that's probably why it took me so long to drink the shot, because it's nasty. But if you have a lime right after you take a sip, it's a lot better. All right, let me get rid of that. I still want to keep my lime though, because it's good. How did the dinner turn out? You know, I don't know. And I was the one who cooked it right, but the day that I was supposed to cook for my daughter and her boyfriend, she slept all day. So she didn't wake up until 11 p.m. And he can't come over here that late. You know what I'm saying? So we did it the next day, which was yesterday. and he's Puerto Rican, and he ain't used to no black people food. And my daughter has an Asian palate, so they eat like a lot of Chinese food or Asian type foods, right? So he said it was good, and he said thank you, but I don't know if he really liked it because he was like, "What's in this?" It was salmon patties. You know what I'm saying? Now me and my daughter, we fucking the shit up, but he's like literally, he's Dominican and Puerto Rican, so they don't eat soul food. They don't eat the same shit that black people eat. So I couldn't really tell, but I told him, like, if you don't like it, it's cool. Like, you know, just say you don't like it, it's fine. You know what I'm saying? And he said it was okay. He just wanted to know what was in it. And I told him everything that was in it. And he was like, oh, okay, thank you. You know? So I don't know. But I didn't sit down and eat with them, though, because they're boyfriend and girlfriend. I didn't want to be all weird with my daughter and her boyfriend. So I just, like, made the food and went in my room. You know what I'm saying? And then they ate together, you know? What's that? That Dominican or Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican. Shout out to all the Puerto Ricans. All right. I do got to hit my blunt, though, because I have to wash my hands. And once I wash my hands, then I can't smoke no more. Yeah, but he come over all the time, though. Her little boyfriend, he come over all the time. He's not a bad kid. He ain't got my red flags going just yet. He seems to have his head on his shoulders. So I don't mind it. But you know what's crazy is that this is my daughter, and she's like a 20-year-old woman. Like in 3 months, she'll be 20 years old. She's a 20-year-old woman. She's not a little girl anymore. And I be tripping with her. Like, you can't do this. You can't. Hell no, because I don't want her to have no kids. I want her to go, because I got married at 17. Their age, right? Because of the arranged marriages and these people literally selling me off to motherfuckers and shit. They just been making money off of me my whole fucking life as Alicia Snotley, right? So they sell me off to the fucking dude. And then I have these babies all young. And then my whole life path went another way. So I don't want my daughter to have any children. She wants to go for forensic science. I want her to do that shit. And I'm on her ass. I'm on her motherfucking ass. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know she's grown. She's 19. She's about to be 20. But I'm on her ass. I want her to do what she needs to do to get to a good place in life so she don't never have to experience nothing that I had to experience. You know, and her dude, he seems, like I said, he seems to have his head on his shoulders. He's going to school to be an electrician. And they make bank. It's a dangerous job. And if so he can buy a house or whatever, and he trying to do all that shit for my baby, go ahead. Go ahead, son. But I don't really like crossing the lineages. I'm not racist. And I dated a Puerto Rican, but I couldn't do it because I need a nigga. Okay? A long, slow, black ass having nigga. That's what I need, okay? Because I'm a black girl. You know what I'm saying? You said, yeah, you a dumbass. Your mama a dumbass, bitch. Your mama a dumbass. So now they're going to attack my intelligence, but again, I'm smart than a motherfucker. And I prove it. So it doesn't really matter what nobody say. Y'all finna see it. Y'all already see it. I have knowledge within this brain here. You know? And they say, yeah, you a dumbass because I said I want the best for my daughter. That makes me a dumbass. Because I want my daughter to not have children at a young age or get married and run off and fall in love and shit. Because that's dumbass shit right there. That's dumb shit. Okay, and I'm here to tell you because I got married at 17, their age. Okay, the people that kidnapped me, the age that they gave me then. You hear what I'm saying? So, fuck that. I told her she can't get married till she's 25, like or have a kid. The fuck? Now 25, I'll back the fuck up. I will back the fuck up. But right now, these are the prime years of her life, and I need her to do the things that she says she want to do. She want to go for forensic science. I was going to say criminal justice, but forensic science, I want her to do that. And I'm going to support her. You said, true, I tell the girls in their 20s the same thing. Wait until you're stable, and then you're right. But she know, because she seen me go through this. You know what I'm saying? With my second husband. She didn't see my first husband because she wasn't born yet. But the second nigga they sold me off to, the preacher, she seen that shit. And I don't want her to go through that. She's seen how I was treated. She's seen my struggle. She's seen how hard it was when the masculine decides that they don't want to do what they need to do in the household, to where I have to work You get what I'm saying? And I didn't put the responsibility on her, which is why I quit my job and opened up my own business with my psychic abilities and shit like that. I was selling my spiritual products, my readings, any gifts that God gave me was what the hell I was selling. So I could be at home with my kids because I didn't want to be that mama that left the oldest child home with the kids. You get what I'm saying? Now, I would be home. Now, if I was doing my readings and shit, she did have to like kind of watch over them while I did the reading so I could make the money. You get what I'm saying? But I was in the house with them. I didn't leave them to go to work and all that other shit. I was still making money so that I can pay the bills. But it does take a toll on your children when you don't have that masculine energy that created them in the household. The preacher isn't her father. But I'm just saying, you know, that was my husband at the time. So when you don't have that energy in the household, it does affect your household. And it's going to fall on it. And I know people like, that's not the kid's job. That's not the kid's job. It's not the kid's job to have to watch a sibling or make a fucking sandwich or any of that shit. It's not the kid's job. You're right. But if I don't get no motherfucking help around this bitch, then ain't shit gonna get done. You get what I'm saying? Because then the mother can't be in the feminine energy to where she's taking care of the household and the children, and she has to become the masculine and pay all the bills and shit. And then that oldest child is going to fucking have to cook a fucking meal, make a fucking sandwich or something, run the bath water for your little brother or something. She gonna have to fucking do it. Because who the fuck else gonna do it? Because if I don't go make the money, because the nigga's absent, right? The nigga is absent. So if I don't go fucking make the money, then the bills don't get paid. I don't want her to go through that. Ever. Okay? But like I said, I ended up quitting my job because I was like, fuck that. I'm just going to have to be home with my kids and figure out how I'm going to hustle. And where I made my money was with my spiritual gifts. The gifts that the divine gave me. I started doing readings for people, mediumships, all that shit. Whatever God gave me is what I started using to make money and do it in my home for my children. And I paid off a whole car. You know how they say your gifts will make room for you? That's true. That is true. Your gifts will make rooms for you. Oh, it looks like we got a troll saying some shit. The message was blocked, but let's look. Oh, there ain't no troll. It's you. Why the fuck they block that? It says I'm 35 and still not ready for kids. You better have them soon. But I don't believe in menopause. I'm going to say that shit right now. And let me tell you why I don't believe in menopause. I don't believe in menopause because there's women in Africa, in other countries, Europe, every fucking where, right? Even in America, because remember on TikTok, like a few years ago in Southern America, there was like 3 women that were like in their fucking 60s and 70s, and they were birthing children with these old ass men that were still acting like little boys. Y'all remember that shit, right? So it's a mindset. So it is real, okay? But it's a mindset, right? So these women in Africa and everywhere else, they're still birthing these children. They're in their fucking 60s and their 70s. They're birthing twins in Africa. You can look that shit the fuck up. You can look it up. Do you get what I'm saying? It's a mindset. So they tell us in America, you're going to go through menopause. You're going to go through all this other shit when you get a certain age. But if your mind is, I can still have kids because you create with your mind, your thoughts become your reality. I can still have kids. I can do this. Now, if you ain't got no motherfucking uterus, you had a hysterectomy, that's delusion. But if you still have good working eggs in a uterus, and you're 50, you can birth a child. And you're 60, you can birth a child. It's been done. Just look the shit up. Google it. So that's why I don't believe in that shit. I feel like it's a mindset. If you fall on prey to the programming, you're going to manifest that. So then your eggs will go bad. And then like you're not going to be able to birth any kids. You know? You say, yep, I see a lot of older people having kids. My mother better not. Right. Yeah, me too. All right, I'm finna start cooking. I just had to smoke before I did. Because I gotta wash my hands. And once I wash my hands, I'm touching food. I don't have no black and milds. I don't think it's meant for me to get black and milds. Because I went to the store yesterday. And no, first look, I try to order from 7-Eleven, and then my fucking driver brings me a fucking slushie and not my fucking black and milds and my Dutchess. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't order no slushie, nigga. Like, I didn't order no fucking slushie. And this nigga's like, this is your order. And he said, Mela. And I'm like, nah, that ain't my order. I ordered Dutchess and some blacks, right? So then I had to walk to the store, and they don't have any blacks. And then I had to get a sweet. And then I bought this vape because I know I don't like the sweets. Like, they taste different, right? Then I bought this vape. And then I went to work today, and I asked, as I was checking out, because I always buy shit after I get off work. As I was checking out, I asked him for 2 black and milds. And when I get home, they're not in the bag. They're not in the bag. They're not there. I didn't get those black and milds. I don't know if he charged me for them or not because I didn't get no receipt. But this is probably what the spirit is like, bitch. I know vapes aren't that better, but you need to. But at least I know what's in tobacco. That's why I be smoking it, you know? You said a 63-year-old gave birth to triplets. Right, that's what I'm saying. So, like, I really feel like it's a mindset. Like, if like it's all about your mindset. If you fall prey to, like, you're going to get menopause, and you're like, oh, shit, I'm finna get menopause, then you're going to create that situation. Like, I know I can still have kids. Do I want the motherfuckers with the right nigga? Yeah. But without, and I say nigga because I'm an actually black dude. Straight up. And I'm not even gonna sell myself short because they may say like you're messing up your options because you're saying only black dudes, right? Because that's all dudes be trying to holler at me. They could be Mexican, Puerto Rican, black, white, motherfucking orange. All of the niggas be trying to holler, right? So some people say that I'm like literally like cheating myself because I only date black dudes. But I know there's one for me. I know there's one for me, okay? You said I'm not going to be a 35-year-old sister plus them hobos she likes to mess with. I mean, if she have one, I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to be involved if she chooses to have a kid. Let me wash my hands. I had got sidetracked because I got trolls, but like I said, I'm not even hungry right now. I'm just trying to prep it so when I get hungry, it's already in the making, you know? And my baby's still asleep, so. All right, we got the hands washed, y'all. So I'm with you. I love Black American men. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, the Black man is so fine. Yes, he is. I don't give a fuck that motherfucker African. I probably wouldn't date you. It just depends on your mindset because they be kind of controlling and they like to dominate and shit, and I ain't with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? But I love the motherfucking Black man. Why? Because he's mine. You may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Okay, for real. Because I'm a Black woman. That's my counterpart. But I do acknowledge that it be fine-ass Black people, white people. Like, I see some fine-ass white boys, some fine-ass Puerto Ricans, some fine-ass motherfucking Mexicans. I done seen them. I seen this fine-ass fucking... Where the fuck was he from? Istanbul? That motherfucker was fine. Oh my God. But it ain't nothing like a Black man. I'm gonna wash these, but I have to like pick and break them first. I'm gonna use my little sandwich bag from this because I don't like to like waste shit. I'm gonna put them in the pot, and then when I get them in the pot, then I'm gonna wash them. Okay. They look like they already cut the ends off. It looked like they already cut the ends off, but I'm gonna just like, just a little bit. Just a little bit. And snap it in half. Boom. Okay? Now, how your granny used to do it. Just like this. Boom. Snap it in half. You say I love Arabs and Russians. I just talked to this dude, right? I just talked to this dude after I got divorced from my first husband, and he, where the fuck was he from? He could have been from Pakistan or some shit. Okay? But when it was time to get close, he smelled like them strong-ass spices. That's what he smelled like. And I didn't like that. I ain't like that. I kind of want to break this one again because that's big. This is kind of big. I don't want that to be too big. Then I'm going to chop me up a whole onion, and then I'm going to chop me up a potato and put it in there. And this is what you used to do with your grandma? Grandma's hands. Grandma's hands play the tambourine so well. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. Y'all know that song? They did snap the ends off of these. It looks like they're already snapped. But I just feel like I need to snap them. Okay. So we're snapping. I ain't never talked to no Russian though. I don't think I would. There's only one race I won't date, but I ain't gonna say it again. But y'all know what it is. There's only one race I will not date. Let me look like this. Or procreate with. So what's going on with y'all? Y'all gotta talk to me. I'm just gonna focus on snapping green beans and shit. I heavily season everything, y'all. Heavily season everything. So I'm gonna show y'all. I don't think St. Louis is the South. I think it's the Midwest. But some people consider it the South. But a lot of people migrated up from the South to the Midwest. So the dishes that we eat be like Southern dishes. Soul food and shit. They eat chitlins and shit. I ain't had no chitlins since my kidnapper granny died. She must be around because I was singing that song, Grandma's Hands and shit. Popping these fucking green beans. But yeah. That little piece. I gotta make this shit fresh because it tastes better. You said, yeah, STL is the Midwest. I feel like it's the Midwest, but people be like, you from down south. No, I'm not. That's the Midwest. Now we on the muddy Mississippi. We're on the river. You get what I'm saying? But we not no southern shit. They can say that too because I think Kentucky's right underneath there. You know what I'm saying? I put that in the wrong bag. Y'all gonna let me put it in the wrong bag and shit? Better to snap green beans than to snap on a hater. Continue channeling your energy into your meal. I'm gonna snap on a hater too. I'm gonna snap on this meal and I'm gonna snap on a hater because they're gonna learn. Okay, listen. It's nothing wrong with defending yourself. It's absolutely nothing. I don't believe in turning the other cheek. I don't believe in that shit because when you turn the other cheek, they're gonna smack you in that motherfucker just like they smacked you in the other one. So, like, I don't believe in that. Straight up. I believe in an eye for an eye. So if someone meets me with that energy and I address it, I'm gonna address it because it needs to be addressed. And I ain't gonna come out looking stupid and there ain't nothing wrong with it. My bad, y'all. Y'all understand, okay? It ain't nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with defending yourself. You need to. It's self-preservation to defend yourself. That's what that is. It's self-preservation. I hope that stay up. Say eye for an eye, right? That's how I feel. Straight up. But I come in peace. You know what I'm saying? I always come in peace. I don't want no problems with nobody. I don't want no issues with nobody. Straight up. I always come in peace. But if you come at me a crazy way and expect me to just be docile, that ain't gonna happen. Because you shouldn't be coming at me, not you personally, but I'm just saying you shouldn't be coming at me in a crazy way if I didn't come at you in a crazy way. You know what I'm saying? When you don't defend yourself, they know you're not going to defend yourself, and that's why they fuck with you. That's exactly what that is. They know you ain't gonna say shit. They know you ain't gonna do shit. They know you're gonna turn the other cheek, and they just gonna keep on fucking doing it. No. I'm going to give you a hard time if you become my hater. If you become my hater, I'm going to give you a run for your money because I'm never going to bother you. I'm never going to do nothing to you. I'm never going to do anything to you to cause you to be my hater. Because I stay by myself. I stay to myself. I work. I come home. I work on like my spiritual gifts and whatever it is, my relationship with the divine. That's what I do. So I don't ever bother anybody. So if you bothering me, I'm going to give you a run for your money. And I'm just saying, you know, it's of course not. Just not worth your energy. Always defend yourself. Was making conversation. Cool. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. I get it totally. And I appreciate the conversation. But all that docile shit is for the week. I'm just saying. It's literally for the week in every situation. Now, you don't have to act a fool in public and shit like that. Like, if we're in public, like, if we're online, I'm finna give them the business. I'm going to give you the business, okay? If we're online. You get what I'm saying? But in person, if it's a situation in which I can get locked up or the situation can turn to where somebody's going to get physically harmed if I do all this other shit, I'm going to act wisely. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to act wisely. But online, I don't give a fuck because they don't give a fuck. And they can't, it's not going to go no further than what's online, you know? But in person, it would be a different story. Because I'm always going to put my best foot forward. Because I like 5-star reviews. You know what I'm saying? I like 5 out of 5-star reviews. I like everybody that come into contact with me in real life to have a good, positive experience and tell people that I'm a good person and that I do the right thing. I do right by people. You get what I'm saying? That's where we're at so far. It's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah. It's going to be a good meal. I know it's going to make this shit. So I was gonna come home and make some food, and it's gonna take a little while. That's why I said I should bake these chicken wings. I should bake them. Because if I bake them, it's gonna give these time to cook all the way through. You know? And I don't know if my daughter, because I told her when I was at work, I had called her and I was like, if you want me to fry you some chicken breast or like some chicken strips, take it out. And when I got home, with nothing out. Ain't nothing out, so I assume she don't want me to fry her nothing or bake her nothing. Damn, I just lost the green bean. No, I didn't. I'm gonna rinse this motherfucker off. I have no problem defending myself, but in certain situations, I had to learn to walk away because some people just argue for fun. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. Like in my situation, like as being this missing child, and not only being this missing child, the inheritance that they stole from me, because I told y'all I was left all the kidnapper family's riches, right? So the inheritance that they stole from me, I couldn't fight these people over that money. I couldn't sit there and fight over the money and shit because they would have killed me and got the money. You know what I'm saying? So in that situation, I just need to fucking leave and worry about the money later. Worry about the inheritance later. Because if I try to sit here and fight about these people about some fucking money, they're going to kill me and take the money. You get what I'm saying? So certain situations, you just got to be wise. But if it's online, we finna rumble. We finna rumble, okay? And that's just that. And I don't feel like I would look bad for doing that or anything. I just don't feel like I would look bad for doing that because they're going to be attacking me first, because I would never come online and just start bullying somebody and talking about them. Like on this live, somebody didn't call me poor. Okay? They said, she's so poor. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? I would never just come on into somebody's space and disrespect. Never. Because I love everybody. I do. Unless you fuck with me. I'm always going to return the energy that's given to me. I'm not going to return somebody's like negative energy with kindness. I'm not. Like, it's just not happening. You say I'm too old to be fussing and fighting all the time. I don't fuss and fight. I remove myself. That's what I do. I remove myself from the situation. And that's just that. They can fuss and fight by themselves, on their own, all alone. While I go be happy somewhere and they still mad. Like, that's me. See, that's what I'm saying. It looked like it. I didn't even read the bag. It said pre-trimmed and pre-washed. And I'm sitting here still trimming the shit. But like I said, it looked like it. But look, they didn't trim it all the way. Because this is not trimmed. The other end was trimmed because that's the end I just broke off. So you can tell where they cut it at. But they didn't trim the other end. So it was necessary for me to go through this. What's up? What's up? What's up? Brother Anthony is in the building. Thank you for being here. We're just making us some dinner. I put that in the wrong pile. That's what we're doing. We're making us some dinner. We're making some green beans and potatoes, some chicken. It was going to be fried, but I decided I'm probably going to bake it. Let me turn this stove on because, yeah, we can bake it. And that way it'll just be easier. Okay. And what else are we making? Mac and cheese. Cracker Barrel. Sharp white cheddar. Because I think that's better than the other box shit, Velveeta. Because Cracker Barrel cheese is fire. So that's what I'm on right now. I don't like to waste shit. That's why I'm examining these little ones. Okay, we're not going to take that one. And we can work with this one. And this one. The other one in my hand, we can work with it. Yeah, we ain't taking that one. Yeah. Alright, so let me look through and make sure I ain't got the little ends in here because I do got the little pieces of the ends in there. And then we finna wash these off right quick because we gotta clean our green beans. And then we finna start seasoning this shit like a mad woman. Did this thing start? Is it started? It looked like it started. Okay, it started, y'all. I'm sorry. Y'all was just on the green peppers. What the fuck? That's the green peppers. They look like green peppers in this bag. All on my phone stand, so it's weird, okay? They're in my kitchen and not in my room. Okay. So those are our ends of the green beans. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't have any of the ends because I was talking this shit and I just want to make sure I didn't throw some of the ends up in here. Okay, I did pretty good. I threw 4 ends in there while I was talking to y'all, and that's it. All right, now let's clean. We're gonna use salt because salt cleanses. Y'all know that y'all can like literally use the seasonings in y'all cabinets to spell over y'all food and like put intention into it. Like salt is for protection and cleansing. That's why you're finna cleanse with it, right? But I'm just gonna like douse these in salt for a second. I'm finna rinse all this salt off, okay? But I'm just saying, I'm gonna put a nice bunch of salt in there, and then I'm gonna run warm water over it until all the salt is off of it, and that's gonna clean it. I do got some limes, but that's for the ancestors. Cause I'm about to set them up too. I said I'll probably take y'all with me into my room to set up the ancestors. But let me rinse these green beans. You gotta clean them off. No. Hold on, y'all. My bad. All right, I took all the water out because I like to see the seasoning. What the fuck? I'm sorry y'all keep falling because I don't want this to be all high up, okay? Because I feel like, I'm sorry y'all. I feel like if it's all high, hold on, let me turn it on. If it's all high up, y'all not gonna be able to see like what I'm doing. Okay. That's just the oven. Thank y'all for bearing with me. It's probably loud as hell all up in y'all ears if y'all got headpieces on. Hopefully I don't knock it over again. All right. So this is what we're finna do. We gotta get a potato. So we can cut up a potato. Throw away these ends. All right, let's see if these potatoes are still good. Oh, this is all potatoes I have, but I haven't been at home, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm scared. Ooh, they got a little sprout on it. I don't know. This ain't, oh, no, see. No. You can't use that. Okay. So I'm not going to use it. Most people would just cut that shit off, but I don't be playing like that. So we're not making green beans and potatoes. We are cutting up some onions. That's what we're doing. We're just going to cut up a whole onion. So what's up? Thanks for the reminder. I gotta go buy salt tomorrow, yeah. Then when you put your pepper in there, you season your food with your pepper. Protection energy. All you gotta do is speak over your food as you're cooking it. And seasoning it with the shit you season it with any fucking ways. You just gotta know the spiritual properties of the herb that you have in your kitchen. I would be putting a whole onion in my green beans. This is a little onion, and I'm like getting an extra layer off. So I'll be putting the whole onion in there. So I cut it in fourths. Oh, it's the one in the pot. And that would have been in the potatoes, but potatoes went bad because I'm always working and we haven't really been cooking. All right. Y'all gotta talk to me though. I'm making these green beans. So this be my secret ingredient for seasoning. I got some beef broth, but I'm gonna put some beef broth in there anyways, but this right here. I want you to try this, okay? With your green beans. We're not using the noodles. We're not using it. We just using it. I got other seasonings, but this is what's really gonna give it the kick though. And then like once it like, cause these are fresh green beans, it's gonna soak up like all of that shit. Super fire. All right, so we're gonna get some Tonys, we're gonna get some Lowry's, we're gonna get some pepper. The oven's ready for the chicken. Okay. And we're gonna get some adobe. I like to cook like this too. I used to cook big ass meals. Like it literally took me a minute. I told you I always season my shit. Okay, I do over season my shit. And the reasons why is because it's gonna be all juices in here. So I'm actually gonna be flavoring the liquid that's in here. That's why I'm over seasoning. But there's no liquid in there right now, but there will be in a second. I'm running out of black pepper. But like I said, you can literally speak over your food. Like this can protect you. You can eat the ritual. Like if you feel like you're being spiritually attacked and you about to make you some eggs, you can literally speak over your eggs while you're fucking sprinkling your pepper on there and draw out the spiritual qualities of the pepper. People gonna say that's evil. It's not. I'm about to prove it to y'all with the next video that come out. That's like an actual video, okay? So we got pepper. We did Tony's. We got that. I don't have any garlic powder or onion powder because I don't think I do, but I do got this garlic. So this is minced garlic. So I want a big ass heap of garlic because we love garlic in this house. This is gonna be fire, y'all. And then I'm about to grab this. Beef broth. This feeling so good with a fucking potato in here. Just one good potato up in here. So I'm feeling it halfway up. Just halfway up with the beef broth. Y'all probably can't see it down up in there. And I'm finna put the rest of water. Do I have some fucking butter? Cause oh, I do got butter. I'm about to freak out. Like if I don't got no butter, it's all bad. I already ain't got my potato. Oh, this butter feel a little light, y'all. This butter feel a little light. Need some butter. Country crack. Oh, okay. We good. Look, we got just enough. We got just enough butter. That's what's up. That's a lot. But that's all I need. I dropped y'all again. I'm sorry. Y'all still love me. Because I see y'all still here. Thanks for hanging out with me. I ain't got nobody else to hang out with. And when I get done doing this, cooking, or while this stuff is on the stove, I'm going to be working on the next content that's coming out. So that's why I thought I was going to go live with you guys, because I don't know when I'm going to have time to go live with you guys. I literally have just put in work for these videos that I'm about to put out for y'all. Okay? Because I got to shut some motherfuckers up. I got to sit some motherfuckers down. And I got to do it with knowledge and education. You know what I'm saying? And correction. I'm excited about it. And you guys should be excited too, because I'm putting a lot of energy and a lot of time into these videos that I am making for you guys. Okay, now this looks scrumptious. Woo, it's nice. All right. Okay, if we just had the potatoes, then it would be like bussin', but we don't got the potatoes. So we're gonna slide this to the back of the stove because that's where it go. I gotta put this somewhere. We're gonna just put that right there on the sink. We're gonna slide this to the back of the stove there. All right. Because now we gotta prep our chicken. We have to make mac and cheese in the big pot because I just used the little pot. I should have used the big pot for that. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry. If I put y'all up, y'all gonna look. Okay, so if I use the stand the right way, I'm finna show y'all how y'all finna be looking on this thing. If I use this phone stand the right way, y'all gonna be all so high, like, that's hella high. Like, y'all can't really see, like, what I'm doing with my hair because I'm gonna be down here. You know what I'm saying? But whatever. Y'all won't fall no more if I just use the stand correctly. I had it on the side because there's like two little things, like where you sit your phone at, where I can just kind of slide my phone in sideways. It's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So it'll hold it up if I don't move too much. But anyways, let's prep this chicken. You said looking good already. I love to cook. I love to put my energy into it, and it be good too. My daughter wanted me to make her lasagna, but I just didn't get around to it. But I will make her lasagna, and she likes lasagna a lot. And that shit is expensive because you gotta buy all that shit. I ain't gonna drop y'all no more, I promise, because I'm using it right. Okay, but I just wanted y'all to be lower so y'all can see what I was doing, you know. But I guess not. So we gotta wash this chicken. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wash it right inside of this. I'm gonna take this little plastic thing, right? I'm gonna take this little white part out, and then it's gonna be my little cleansing station. And then I'm gonna rinse and season everything in this because it's gonna be cleaned in here. But I'm gonna use other stuff for this. All right. I'm just gonna get water running on that shit already. So it's already starting the process. All right, I gotta put that into the bag because I don't want that to be all gross and nasty and smelling at my house. That little pad that the chicken be on. All right, so that chicken thing is just about filled with water. The water's running over it. I'm washing my hands over here off to the side. I'll make sure I'm clean because I don't like touching meat. I like eating it, but I don't like touching it. All right, so I'm gonna pour some vinegar on it. So the little plastic thing, I'm gonna show y'all. It's just kind of junky right here because I got all my seasonings and shit. Let me show y'all. All right, so this is my sink. That's the chicken. It's filled up with water. I let the water run on it for a second. And now I'm gonna just put vinegar all over it. Okay. Let me get this vinegar. I'm not gonna read that comment. And I'm just gonna let it sit for a second with the water and the vinegar on top. Cause I do, like I said, I do got some limes and shit, but that's for the spirit. So we're just gonna use vinegar. So I'm gonna set them up real nice. I got some candles that I'm gonna clean for them and set them up real nice. Now the green beans ain't turned on yet because I'm not gonna turn them on until I get the chicken in the oven and the phone out of the way. Okay. And then I'm gonna take it out into the front to where we're gonna set up for the ancestors. Cause I just felt like taking care of them. So I got them some little shots. I got them some shots. I got them some candles and I got them some candy. I got some liquor as well, like some other liquor and shit for them too. And I gotta cleanse their candles because the candles that I got, you know, them little Family Dollar candles. It don't matter what kind of candles you get, but the little Family Dollar candles. I got the one with Jesus and the Judas one and all those shit. But I didn't buy it for that. I bought it for the color, and I just ripped the little fucking plastic. Y'all gonna see? I'm gonna rip that shit off, cleanse that shit up, and the energy will be gone. Yeah. You said congrats on my raise. I know. I didn't even talk about my raise, but I'm just saying, like, I'm excited about it. I give excellent customer service. I enjoy what I do. I'm always nice to people. Like, I love that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I love, like, talking to people and being nice. And I just don't want them to get too close or touch me. Don't get too close. Don't touch me. But I do love what I do because I've always been a people person. I've just been hurt by a lot of people, you know? And that's cool. We ain't got to do much to prep for this macaroni and cheese. But we could prep it. We could. But that's going to be done last anyways. I don't need to prep this. Because the green beans finna take a minute and the baked chicken finna take a minute. And I'll do it like right 15 minutes before. You know what I'm saying? I got some cornbread, but I don't feel like making that shit. I'm finna hit my vape. I just washed my hands, but I'm finna hit my vape. And I make it happen to do that because I be cooking for my kid. You know, she don't smoke. And I don't be like trying to smoke when I be all like cooking for her. There's nothing right here, y'all. The green beans is at the back of the stove. We good. All right, and the chicken is in the sink. You say, hey, Rain. Hey, Rain. So I love lasagna and oxtail. Oh, I love me some oxtails, but I don't know how to make oxtails. I ain't even gonna front on. I can make a lot of shit because I did grow up with that kidnapper grandma. She cooked so much shit every Sunday as a child. Like, I don't even know how she would do it. It was like magic. I'm telling you, like, the fucking kidnapper grandma, that shit was like magic. Like, I would even be over her house for like weekends and shit like that. And we would just wake up. I don't remember seeing her like do too much to get the shit done. We would just wake up and it would be macaroni and cheese, which was fucking gross. She knows that. So Granny, you know, kidnapper Granny, chill out. But I'm just saying, like, she know that shit was gross as a motherfucker, but it was macaroni and cheese. Them greens was busting, that roast was busting. She would make homemade cakes. She would make caramel cakes with her own caramel sauce and shit. I love that lady, man. I for real. And I don't give a fuck. Okay, yeah, they kidnapped me. Yeah, they did. But I love her. Okay? And shit was just not the same. Like, after she died. Like, after she died, it was like her children went rogue. Like, the person that raised me and the uncles and shit, they all went rogue. They was like, we don't give a fuck. Like, we can just do whatever. Like, they didn't give a fuck, okay? So I can make oxtails good. Okay. You're going to have to see, okay? We're going to have a cookout one day. You say, hey, my sister, I love you. All my Truth Gang family, we love you too. Let me see. My cabinets need to be dusted. Oh, look at the poor lady. She's so poor. She got everything she needs. Okay. She got everything she needs. She's so poor. She got everything she needs. And she didn't get it from the internet or begging or government assistance. This fried chicken, we're gonna put some aluminum foil on this because it's gonna be easier to plate. Where'd my aluminum foil go? I got some cheap ass aluminum foil. Because you get more of this than you do of this. You get more of this than you do of this. And I ain't got time to be spending the same amount of money for getting a little bit. You get what I'm saying? You said I made black eyed peas over rice. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Yesterday I just made them croquettes and we ate sweet rice because we do that. People in St. Louis, they eat sugar rice. But I went down south, right? And the people down south was like, sugar rice? They didn't even know what the fuck that shit was. And they were kind of disgusted by it, you know? They was like, we don't eat no sugar rice. All right, so we sitting over there letting that vinegar do its thing on top of that chicken. I don't even eat as much as I used to eat because I'm out and about all the time. So when I get to cook, I'll be excited because I'll be too tired to cook most days. But I got off at 4 today, so I was like, I got everything that I was going to cook yesterday because I knew I was going to get off early today so that I can come and cook some food, you know? You got to make lamb over rice. Okay. I've not really been a big lamb person, but I did want to try it. Like, you know, the little lamb, like the lamb chops that they be having. Then they got the bone on them still. I do want to try that. And I be taking myself out on fine dining and shit, like fine dining experiences and all that. I be taking myself out on that. They be having that, and I never order it because I be scared. Because I always order the same thing when I go out. Oh, I can't use this. All right. Because they got the little thing on there from the sticker. Sorry if that's loud, y'all. He said, lamb and oxtails are so expensive, which is why I do not eat them as much. Girl, you gotta treat yourself and don't cheat yourself. Now, I ain't saying be financially irresponsible, but every now and then, you know what I'm saying? Even if you might not have it, but you having a bad day and you got like $50, like, go and get that plate of lamb chops. You know what I'm saying? You said, yes, Linnea Roja told me to start going as well. Treat us, treat so exactly. Like, you just need to do that. Like, that's, I feel like the spirit does like that when we do that for ourselves. They actually will provide for you to do that. You know? All right, so we got our pan covered in foil. It's like no way that y'all gonna be able to see me like do this. I mean, I can turn y'all this way, but it's like no way y'all gonna be able to see me like season and stuff because I'm gonna season it all in the sink. Okay. Well, let me see. Move this. Okay, that's flour. This is sugar. Okay. All right, so that's me kicking my recycling bag because we fucking recycle and it needs to go out. We have to recycle because my landlord said we have to recycle. So that's what we do now. We recycle everything because that's what my landlord does. And he lives here, so. All right, now we got to rinse this chicken real good. Real good. Move it around and stuff. Well, he said I was poor. I don't know if y'all can even see it. I think I'm living in a little bit of luxury here. Y'all see this? Look. I'm poor. That's funny. All right. I'm gonna give him another rinse, just a quick another rinse. Quick another rinse. Black people wash their chicken. It's true. It's not a myth. We wash our fucking chicken. All right, now I gotta sit them off to the side and wash my hands because now I'm gonna like touch seasonings and shit. When I go low, when I wash my hands, because if I go low, then like none of the soap or nothing will hit the chicken because I'm already close to the bottom of the sink underneath the water. You know what I'm saying? All right. So now I need some Old Bay, some lemon pepper, along with the other seasonings that we already had out. All right. And I do put, I got this pot right here, y'all. A little bit of Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire. All right. So we're gonna start with some olive oil because you want all your seasonings to stick. Okay. Let me just make sure I got all the. Let me get a picture. That was a piece of chicken, but I got a paper towel for to pick it up with this. My sink clean, y'all seen it, okay? Oh, hold on. I gotta pluck. I just washed my hands. What the fuck? But I gotta pluck, y'all. Because there's like little feathers still on there, so now I gotta wash my hands again. I have to pluck. This is completing the process of cleaning the chicken, okay? Why they ain't pluck these right? What the F? Okay, I'm finna check all these chickens to make sure I got a paper towel, so I'm gonna put the feathers on there. I'm gonna make sure they all plucked right. If you don't eat meat, I'm sorry that you won't be able to enjoy this luscious, delectable meal. Okay, if you don't eat meat, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, if you're vegan, I'm sorry. But I do eat meat. And I was like trying to stop and stuff, like eating meat. This one plucked, right? I was trying to like stop eating meat and stuff, but you know, we're all gonna fucking die one day. I'm just saying. I might as well enjoy a fucking good fried piece of chicken. Or a baked chicken or something. Alright. Alright, that's all the feathers. It was just like 3 pieces that weren't cooked right now. Let me wash my hands again. I'm a germaphobe just a little bit when it comes to like cooking and shit. I don't like to like touch my spices that's about to go back in my cabinet with like raw meat on my hands and shit. I don't like to do that. You said 616. You said who breaks spirituality like mindset? Said that. Who is the miss? I don't know. Said who? You said you had a wisdom tooth removed yesterday and you're debating whether or not I should have the rest of them removed. I'm going to say this. I'm going to turn my camera a little bit. I'm going to say this. I don't think that you're supposed to actually give them your wisdom teeth, even though I don't have any of my wisdom teeth. I don't think you're supposed to give them that because that's why they call it a wisdom tooth. Yeah, it's probably going to hurt, but wisdom does come with age. Wisdom comes with trials and tribulations, so that shit hurts. So, I mean, it's called a wisdom tooth for a reason, you know? But if you had to get a tooth pulled, and it was like fucking with you or something, and it was like that bad, then I recommend you getting that shit pulled. Like, you ain't finna be sitting there suffering in no pain. You can't function because your tooth is hurting, because your wisdom teeth is pushing your other teeth. That's really why they say they remove it. But I personally think they remove it for other reasons. Okay. All right, let me put some olive oil on my chicken. Thick layer of olive oil. Y'all can't really see. Y'all can't see the chicken no way. Y'all can see my nice clean dishes. And my ice machine. I love my ice machine, y'all. I love it. It's always making ice, and I always have ice, and I love it because I eat ice. Oh, babe. On top of the olive oil, a lot of it, because we gonna have to like rub it all together. Okay, black pepper. Y'all hear that oven? It's ready for the chicken. Tony's. Now, this might be a Midwest thing, but I got to have some Lawry's. I have to have Lawry's. Okay, this is a black people thing. I don't know if Mexicans use this shit, but every black household gonna have some Lawry's. Okay? They might even have the low sodium one if they can't have too much salt. Goya, adobo. This shit good. I don't even really know what it tastes like. I feel like, what's that other shit it's called? Where it just enhances the flavor or whatever it is that you cooking. I think it's called Access or something. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but that's a hood thing too. Lots of adobo. And then we're gonna add just a little bit of lemon pepper. And y'all gotta see how brown and crispy these wings come out. They gotta have a good coat, a heavy coat of seasoning all around them. Lots of lemon pepper. Then we're gonna take just a little bit of doop of this Worcestershire sauce because it's gonna help like make it tender, okay, and fall off the bone. All right, and we're gonna move this flour, and I'm gonna turn y'all back this way. Turn y'all back this way because I'm about to rub on this chicken and set it on my thing. I'm gonna just turn the water on a little bit. That's what it's looking like. It's like really seasoned. I'm about to like mix it all together. Okay, let me make sure there's no excess liquid. I had to turn my water on already so that when I am done, I don't have to touch nothing. I can just wash my hands. So we're gonna rub it real good. Give each piece a massage. A nice massage. The chicken. These my favorite piece. I need to know what's your favorite piece of chicken. Is it this flat piece or is it this drumstick? Okay. I'm gonna do one row of drumsticks, one row of flats. I'm gonna rub your chicken real good. I'm gonna tell it, put on your red dress and slip on your high heels and some of that sweet perfume. That's what you gotta do to your chicken, okay? You know it looks good on you. Okay, these need to go up here. All right. Rubbing it down. Let me rub you down so that you will taste so right. Let me love you down. You know I got to rub you right. Rub you down, down, down. I put love in my chicken, right? It's gonna taste good. All my food is gonna taste good. And I'm a clean cook because I'm a germaphobe, so that's why I'm a clean cook. You say your earrings and hair are beautiful. Thank you. You say I sing and dance when I cook all the time. That's how you put the little extra in the food, you know? Oh. Okay, so I'm just gonna take the extra olive oil seasoned drippings. That's olive oil and seasoning because I told y'all I over seasoned it, and I'm just gonna drizzle over my chicken. All right, now I'm gonna rinse this out. And pop it right in the trash. And y'all see, I did not dirty up another dish to clean my chicken, to season my chicken, and all that other shit. You just clean this out when you're cleaning the chicken and season your chicken and clean all that shit. Clean it in here. All right, let me wash my hands. And then I'm going to show y'all this beautiful masterpiece that we just created, okay? All right, y'all. I'm going to show y'all this masterpiece that we just made because y'all are going to love it. It's already looking good. It's already looking great. Do y'all see it? Nicely coated, okay, with that olive oil and that seasoning mixture. And we're going to take it and base it too. So like we're going to be basing this as it's in the oven. We're going to flip it a couple times so it's evenly cooked on both sides. It's going to be scrumptious. I'm going to go ahead and throw these in because they're ready. And then we're going to head up front. We're going to head up front. We're going to have another drink. We're going to smoke. We're going to set these angels and guides up so they can have their offerings, okay? All right, so while that is in the oven, now I can turn on these green beans. See, that's what I was waiting for. I didn't want to turn the green beans on yet until everything was doing what it did. Hold on. Okay. Okay, that's the wrong. I still, I've been living here for 2 years and I still always turn on the wrong eye on the stove every time first. Like, I always get the one in the back first. That's not the one I wanted, though. I wanted the one in the front, but it can be in the back. It don't matter. All right, so we got the one in the back going. Okay. We're going to put that on high until it comes to a boil because those are fresh green beans. So we're going to put them on high until it comes to a boil, and then we're going to let them simmer because if we make it boil first, it's going to cook quicker. Okay? So I need the top to the pots. Top to the pots. All right. All right, so that's on high. The chicken wings is in. I'm about to take a walk to the front room. I'm gonna get my lighter and get my aroma. Let me get this phone stand. Just throw the phone stand right into the ashtray because it ain't that much in the ashtray. I just dumped it, so that's gonna hold that. And then we're gonna go to the front room. Y'all remember my timeline? I gotta show y'all. I'm about to put it down and get a whole sidetrack. Okay, but y'all remember when I did my virtual birthday party? And I had this timeline. Wow. New beginnings. I feel like that has happened. We're going to go down the timeline right quick and see what happened, okay? So the new beginnings, the peace, aligned divinement, got all that, okay? Miracles, got that. New opportunities, got all that. Justice, I feel like I got it in the sense of me healing or whatever, but I need more of that. So we just going to hold off on that. Wholeness, I got all that. Art, passion, music, got all that, okay? Comfort, got that, because I'm safe in my own home with everything, and the divine has truly blessed me to have these things, okay? Creativity, got that. Laughter, got that. Love, got that. Happiness, got that. Joy, got that. Okay? Tears of joys, I actually feel good, but I really like crying. Like the feeling of crying tears of joy is like, it's worth it, okay? Okay, so, and then we have safety. I'm safe, so I got that. This is all from my birthday party. Was it 2 years ago? When I first, yeah, this is 2 years ago. It's still on the wall. You guys, and all the stuff, people that I'm meeting are treating me very well. High honor, got that. Enlightenment, been had that. Freedom, got that. Growth, got that. Newness, got that. Trust, got that. Got that. My truth gang. Real family, got that. My truth gang, okay? And then we have high-level friendships. I'm building that in 2026. I was telling some of Truth Gang that I'm actually going to try to, like, be y'all sister. Like, not just y'all spiritualists, but, like, we're going to have conversations. We're going to, like, get to know each other. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to get that, too. Humility, got that as well. But I don't want humility for myself, but I want other people to have humility towards me and my situation as this missing child, right? So the highest timeline, I'm right on it. We in my room. It's a little bit messy. It's not really messy. Let me move my bra. And then I'll give y'all, like, a pan of the room. Just a quick pan. Okay. It's not really messy. Let me just cover that bra. I moved it, but I didn't cover it up. Let me cover my bra up. But this is like my work week, so whatever. Okay, it's not really that messy. It's just like junky. Like, it's not dirt or nothing. It's just junky. But we got leg bus altar that needs to be cleaned, and we got the ancestor altar that needs to be cleaned. I had got them this candy earlier. So we're going to open that up, and then we're going to cleanse these candles and give it to them. This was me trying to make her a sangria. I told you I was trying to make her a sangria. That was me trying to make her sangria yesterday. What y'all think I did? I think I did all right. I would, like, that's what it looked like. I don't know what a sangria is, but I tried. You know what I'm saying? It said, oh, here we go. People still don't like happiness. Video keep lagging and pausing. Oh, dang. It said people are hating on our happiness. Happiness haters be the worst child. Yeah. So Ashe Papa, Ashe ancestors. I didn't even know the video was lagging. So, hold on. I'm gonna have to like set y'all up in a way that y'all can like see me. So hold on. I think I'm gonna put y'all on the altar. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all up so y'all can see what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. What's going on? All right, I'm trying to like straighten shit up just a little bit so I can put y'all up. Okay, yeah, don't throw those away. Those is my winning lottery tickets. It's just junky, y'all. That's all it is. It's just junky. Y'all can see my junk. I don't give a fuck. I just move a couple things. Like, I know I have like a bra or something hanging around and shit. You know? An empty Dutch package right here, you know? All right, let me see how I'm going to do this. I could probably do it this way. Hold on. Y'all finna be up in 2.5 seconds. In 2.5 seconds, y'all gonna be up. And I'm finna turn on this light. There we go. All right. I don't know if that's far back enough for y'all to see like what's going on. What's going on? What's going on? Oh shit. I just dropped my roll of paper towels. I thought I had a blunt or something rolled up. You said I was poor. You said I was poor. It's $50 bills in here. You said I was poor. Motherfucker. I ain't want for shit. I ain't want for a goddamn thing, okay? You said, yeah, an imposter is lurking, child. I feel them. Girl, fuck them people. Fuck them people. So we got these candles. They're not bad candles. We got Jesus and Judas. We're going to take these off because we're about to offer these to a whole other different deity. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to take the energy of the spirits off of these candles. That's what we're going to do. This is me trying to mix her a little drink up. So I'm going to move that over. It's a little bit left. Because I had a drink with her too. I was like, okay, I'm going to make these drinks. Okay. So we got this one, two Jesus candles because we need one for La Nina Roja. And we need one for Legba. And this is for Dorada. And this is for our ancestors, angels, and guides. Sometimes I'll just be buying little candles in them for them and shit. But this was just a lavender candle to give them something that smelled good or whatever, you know. And I'll be keeping these little jars. I'm keeping those jars because y'all know I hand make candles and shit, but I haven't had an opportunity to like hand make my candles because of my situation. So I thought that I would just save like all my little wax melts that I'd be burning and shit, save those and then just make a couple mock candles. Well, I got 4 jars, so I can make like 4 candles with all the leftover wax that I have. I didn't buy anything this time to like make candles, but I was just gonna make one to see if I still got it, which I'm sure I do. You know, you said, look at pretty girl. And you said, skip the hatchet. Said, yes, I offered fresh lavender on the chair disc today. Okay, that's what's up. I'm sure they appreciate it. They be appreciating everything. So this little kitty, those roses that was in the kitchen was the roses from the altar, but she kept taking the baby breath, Abby, she kept taking the baby breath and like smashing it and putting it every fucking where. So like, look, it's baby breath everywhere, man. Just little pieces of that flower just everywhere. Cause my cat, well, my daughter's cat just keeps coming up here and fucking shit up. All right, so this was her water. There are bubbles in there, y'all see? There is bubbles in there, but the cat was drinking out of it. So we're going to take those cups and we're going to give these cups. Let me go and dump this. Okay. I'll be right back. All right, I decided to just go ahead and give that little water cup a little rinse so we can still offer water and then offer liquor as well, because I got them some stuff. You said charcoal this. Oh, okay. I'm like, what the fuck was she saying? But I'm like, oh, okay. Said cats are bad but cute. Can't stay mad at them long. Right, you can't. They're so sweet. You said, yes, they love baby's breath for some reason. My cats, what you said, 7 has them all overseas in the home. You got 7 cats? Jesus. All right, so we got a water cup. We got 2 liquor cups. And this is what I got them. I cannot believe that man ain't give me my Black and Miles. I gotta smoke this vape that ain't got no kick to it. I mean, it got a little kick to it, but it ain't hitting like no fucking cigarette or a Black and Miles would, you know? I got them 2 limes. I'm finna cut this up, though. I ain't gonna put it on the table yet. These mine. This is my offering to myself so I can smoke some weed. I got a Jose Cuervo gold and a silver for La Niña Dorada and La Niña Roja. And then I got 3 Captain Morgan Roms for Papa Lagba, the Barons, the Geddes, and Mama Marie Laveau. You know? But they like sweet smelling things, so I didn't have no lemons. I just had got the limes or whatever. And not sweet smelling things, like things that are like fresh. So like when you cut up a lime or cut up a lemon, the spirits really like that smell. You know? So I got them that, and then I got this big ass bag of candy. So drinks and candy, because I could split the candy through all of the deities. I could just give her the red ones and shit. Give her, you know, the gold ones. Give La Niña Dorada the gold ones, and give Papa some red ones too. But he likes Sissy Rose too, so it'll work out for all the spirits. Okay. And this ain't no like major offering or nothing like that. It's just literally me just appeasing, just doing it for no reason. Like I don't need nothing. They didn't ask me for nothing. I'm just doing it because I love them. Okay. That's why I got them this stuff. There's nothing going on. I ain't trying to do no spell or nothing. I'm just trying to like give them ashe and keep them happy. You know? He said no to Tootsie Rose. Papa Leg would really like Tootsie Rose. He really do. I don't know why, but he do. He like hot peanuts and stuff like that too. So this is just Florida water on this napkin. You take this, you cleanse the energy, you're gonna wipe it away from you. Boom, 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 boom. You wanna do the inside of the candle. You don't wanna wipe towards you because you don't wanna put the energy that you're getting off the candle on yourself. So you just wipe boom all the way away from you. And you're getting the energy. If you use these candles with the other that are dedicated to the other deities, you're getting the energy off of candles. So this is no longer Judas. This is just a blank candle right now because I'm cleansing the negative energy out. well, it's not negative, but whatever energy. It's also going to cleanse the energy from like the store clerk that put it on the shelf. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you always cleanse your candles and you go away from you. Now, if you was doing some type of ritual work or whatever, and you was trying to bring something near to you, then you would go the opposite way. Like if you was like doing money work, you would cleanse it this way. But then when you was trying to put your money work or you was doing oil or whatever, you're going to do it this way towards you. You get what I'm saying? So it'll come to you. Just like when you stir your food. You stir your food to the right when you're trying to heal something. And then when you're trying to like take something in the back or like, revert something, like if it's a sickness or you're making some food to heal somebody or something like that, then you're going to stir the food backwards. Not clockwise. All right, now we're going to hit those candles with some sage. If I can find my sage. Oh, there it is right here. Boom. So we water cleanse it, we smoke cleanse it, or we're about to smoke cleanse it. All right, we're just going to keep cleansing the energy off of these candles. We're completely resetting it because you got to remember these candles were dedicated to another deity. So basically we're just sending that other deity away because this ain't your candle no more. Okay. You're not supposed to blow your sage. I'm not blowing it. Like when you're walking around your house, you're not supposed to be like, you're not supposed to do that. But I'm just blowing it so that it burns a little bit more so the smoke will come out. But you're not supposed to blow it. Like if you're cleansing yourself or cleansing your house or whatever, you're not supposed to blow it. But I was blowing it so I can keep the fire going. Now I'm finna put it out. Then we're gonna light some Palo Santos to bring in the positive, loving energy after we just stripped it off of any negative energies or anything like that. Now we're bringing in the positive energy. We're bringing in the deities that we want. The Palo Santos. We're just going to let this burn because that's good. It smells great, so we're just going to let that burn. All right, so now that we have that, what we're going to do is we're going to wipe this off. So move all this over here to this side because that's what I usually do. I wipe from side to side because there's always a lot of shit on the altar. Okay. All right. We're going to use Santa Muerte cleansing spray. And I've given y'all this recipe before. It is 1 part Florida water, 1 cap of alcohol, 1 cap of bleach, and spring water. And this is spiritual cleansing. Like it gets energies, deities, everything. It also like it's a good fucking like a good cleansing spray. Like it gets smells and everything, you know. All right, so we're gonna wipe all this baby's breath off the altar that the kitten has put there. Say, hey, y'all, hey, that's Linnea Verde. The Most High Honorable Judge face of Santissima Muerte in the green robe that prefers the diet of a prisoner. That's her. They say you shouldn't show your altar, but I don't give a fuck. I'm not doing no ritual work, and I wish a motherfucker would. Matter of fact, my spirits wish a motherfucker would try to hop through this altar. Try to hop through this altar, bitch. Okay? And see what happens. All right, we got Ogun Balandio. We're going to move him and Mama Marie Laveau. We're going to move her. Got a little altar mirror. Give that a little wipe so it's all nice and clean. Ooh, I'm starting to smell that chicken, y'all. It's smelling good. It's smelling great. It's little pieces of baby's breath every freaking word. All right, so we're going to put them back. Mama Marie Laveau and Ogun Balandio and La Nina Verde. They go over here. And we just going to hit them. Where'd that spray go? I don't know what I did with the spray, guys. We got to find it. What did I do with the spray? Okay, there you go. Okay, we're finna hit them with a little spray. Just a little sign. Hit her with it too. Quick straightening up. There we go. Hit Burn Zombie and Mama Bridget and the ancestors with the spray. And Linnea Dorado with the spray. Alright. I'm gonna knock my baby over. I'm sorry, lady. There we go. It's Mama Marie Laveau's broom. Because you know she be carrying a broom and shit. I'm gonna put the mirror back over here. There's our candles. What you saying? He said, yes, the shipping and handling I cleanse if ordered through the mail. He said, we hijack the energies or spirits. Ain't your candle no more. Straight up. He said, almost every time I go to the Dollar Tree, somebody is hijacking all the candles. I can't leave none. They can't leave none for the rest of the... I like to go to Walmart. I ain't gonna lie to you, because Walmart got Santa Muerte candles. They have all that shit. They got saint candles in there. They got money candles. They got love candles. They got all the shit you need in Walmart. Okay? And their candles are cheap because it's Walmart, right? So, like, you can literally go to Walmart and get a bunch of shit. Like, I go in there, I'm going to spend $30 on candles. And I'm going to get a whole bunch of candles, like 2 bags of that shit. Not the big candles, but, like, you know, these type of candles. You know? And get big-ass bags of them. About $30, $30, $40, you can get a good amount of candles. All right, this is my aromatherapy station over here. This is the old offerings. Was just some of them apricot cookies. And what is it? Apricot something. It's like apricot and something jelly cookies. These are so fucking fire. But we're taking that off the altar because it's been there for like a couple days. All right, and this is what I'm saving. I'm saving these little wax melts so that I can make these candles, the other candles. This might be somebody's reminder to clean your altar. Clean your fucking altar. Tend to your altar. Oh, that's the type of cookies it is. It's these ones. Apricot raspberry. Fucking fire, man. Fucking fire. All right, so in the aromatherapy section, I got lilac, lavender, cashmere, and vanilla passion fruit. I think I'm gonna like one of these vanilla passion fruits because they smell really good. So we're gonna do that. For the ancestors, you gotta get them something sweet smelling. Woo! If y'all can smell these, they smell so good. All right, so we're gonna get the aromatherapy going, and then we're gonna wipe this other half of the table. Because I wipe it in sections, because that's just, it's too much shit on this altar. All right, so now that we have that, we have the cups for the libations. Still got that bottle of rain. Still got it. All right, and that's the last little part I gotta wipe. And then we finna start lighting these candles. But I still gotta do like just a few little things to the candle before we light it. You gonna light it? Right into the trash bag. Boom. That was like right on time, like perfect. Slide the trash bag right underneath. All right, let's start this sweet smell for the ancestors, angels, and guides. How do y'all feel about showing y'all altars? How do you feel about that? I don't give a fuck because, like I said, ain't nobody finna do shit to me. Okay? Ain't nobody finna jump stupid through this motherfucking altar. Not with these deities. You know what I'm saying? So, but how y'all feel about it? Because I don't give a fuck. All right, let's get some oils for these candles. We're going to put some rose petals, and probably some patchouli in them right quick. Just real quick. I know for sure rose petals for Papa Legba. He also likes chamomile. And I got some Alegua oil. So, this Alegua oil for Papa Legba. And let me see what other oils I can get. I'm over here on my magical shelf, okay? That's where I'm at. I'm on the magical shelf, which is not as big as my magical shelf that I had in St. Louis because, you know, y'all already know. But so I got this hummingbird oil. It's like loving energy. It's like for like loving type situations. Oh, my bad. And then I got this psychic vision, which is what I'll probably put on the ancestor candle because they help with this. They help with the psychic vision. They help with your third eye. They help you with all that shit. And if you have this, I usually make my own oils and I sell them, but I can't sell them. Well, I haven't been able to sell them since my situation. But so I just bought these or whatever. But you can use this for yourself. Like you can literally put it on your third eye or like just on your body, on your person, so that you can be more in tune. You know what I'm saying? Because the herbs and stuff in here. Okay, somebody thinks it's evil. It's not fucking evil. Like, stop it. Okay, because it's not. So we're going to do leg buzz first so we can take him over. I got to wipe his altar off. So it's probably going to sit over here for a second. So I can wipe his altar off. I just pour a little bit of his oil in there and then like swoosh it around. That's all I be doing. You said I have to travel to 2.5 hours to Walmart. Otherwise, I go there 10 times a week. Girl, where do you live? In the middle of nowhere? If you do, I understand, because I often end up there in the middle of nowhere a bunch of times. I often end up there, you know? So this is leg buzz. I'm going to put his oil right by his so I know that it's his. And then we're going to put the hummingbird oil and the psychic vision on the Nia Dorada, the ancestors, and then the Neuroha. We're going to do both for them. You in the Bronx, girl. I heard y'all got some good food. That's all I really be caring about. Ooh, that food smells so good. If y'all can smell it. Ooh, I forgot to put the vinegar in the damn green beans, y'all. I got to run back there and put that vinegar in there. That's what's going to make it soften. That's what I forgot. Shit. But I'm glad I remembered. It's probably my ancestors like, girl, you ain't put that vinegar in them green beans. Because they make the fresh green beans like soft. I wish they had like a little dropper in this. When I make my oils, I like to get the little jars that's like a dropper. Because you really only need like 2 or 3 drops. You don't really need to like be pouring the shit. But I don't pour that much, if y'all can see. But you only need like a couple drops. I'm probably going to poke some holes in this with like a incense stick so the oils won't pull and they'll... Somebody took their like back. Fuck you then. I'm not a witch. I'm finna break it down for you in a minute. I promise. Like, if I wasn't cooking and doing everything that I'm doing, then I would be working on this video. And I'm finna prove to your judgmental ass that this shit is not fucking witchcraft. I'm finna literally prove it to you. Okay, I'm finna point out in the Bible where God chose a non-Christian. I can't give you the whole video away because I want you to watch it. Where the divine chose a non-Christian to bless and give gemstones to use to divine. And this is a story in the Bible. And we finna talk about that. That's the next video. We're finna talk about that. How this person was a high priest, which is a non-Christian person. Okay. And the divine put together a garment for him to wear that was adorned with gemstones. Okay. And told him to use that garment if he wanted to communicate to the spirit realm. So you can take your funky ass like back, bitch. Okay. Because I'm finna school your ass. I don't give a fuck about being judged. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm in my power. I'm in my power. I don't worship them. I love, honor, and respect them. And that's what I'm doing. I'm showing them love, honor, and respect. I'm making offers to them for no reason. I'm not asking them to do nothing like weird. You don't see me like, oh, ancestors, I do this for you. I'm not doing none of that shit. I'm just giving them shit because I love them and they love me. Okay? Don't you love your dead grandma? Don't you love her? Okay, well, act like it. Shit. I love my ancestors. Okay? Even the ones that I don't know. As long as they mean me well, I love them because they have protected me. They've guided me. They've helped me. So this is what I'm going to do. So keep your funky ass like, beach. Anyways. Let's keep going. Psychic vision. Okay. And I'm finna show y'all through all of this how astrology is a part of this, and God like ordained it and placed it this way. I'm finna show y'all. Y'all gonna shut the fuck up. That's what y'all gonna do. Because I came from a Christian background, so I know how to tame y'all. Okay? The ones that think everything fucking evil. You fucking scared of a goddamn rock. You're scared of a fucking gemstone that was created by your Lord and Savior. Fucking weirdo. And you worshiping the motherfucking being that made them. Talking about it's evil. That's why you'll never have a spiritual experience. That is why your motherfucking ass will never be visited by spirit. They will never talk to you. All you're going to have is what the preachers say. Okay? What your great grandmama said. That's all you ever going to have. And you're going to be lost in a motherfucker. Okay? Don't be hating on me, bitch, because you don't have a connection with your spirit team. Okay? I'm starting to think the motherfuckers that hate and shit, they're just jealous because God doesn't talk to them. Okay? I believe in God and I does this. And the more I put out these videos, the dumber y'all finna look. And y'all finna shut the hell up. Oh, psychic vision oil just dripped all over me. Let me go ahead and rub that all on me. Okay? You said the food is okay. I go to Westchester County. It's better up there. What's up in Westchester County? What's up in there? We're going to take one of these rose petals that has been dried out to just kind of like... Now there's rose petals all over the altar, but it's okay because it's clean. It's spiritually clean. All right, let me put these oils back. I hope you're excited, Natalie. You seem to be the only one talking to me, but I hope you're excited about the next video because it's really gonna make people think. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make people think. They already be thinking. They already be watching. They already be trying to figure out what it is that I do and what I got going on, and I'm gonna show them. And I'm gonna use their Bible to show them. I'm gonna use their book. Okay? That's what I'm gonna do. All right, so let me wipe off Legba's altar because this altar just got like some shit on it. Not shit, but like, you know, incense stuff. I'm gonna wipe off his altar. Now, if I was doing some real spiritual shit, you would never see that. Y'all will never see that shit on camera ever, 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 ever. If I'm doing like some real spiritual shit, y'all will never see that shit. All y'all see me doing is cleaning off an altar and making my little offerings. That's it. There's no prayer. There's no summonings of a spirit. There's none of that. Okay? For one, I don't need to summons them. They live here. They live here, so I don't need to summons them. And then for two, I'm just showing them respect, love, and honor. Ain't nobody say nothing when y'all motherfuckers eating flesh and drinking blood. Ain't nobody say shit to y'all because y'all doing that shit. The fuck? No, where's the lighter? That shit crazy to me. They can eat flesh and drink blood, but if I light a candle on my altar, I'm evil. If I offer to my ancestors, I'm evil. But you can be a whole fucking cannibal. You can be a whole fucking cannibal and it's cool. Okay. If you say so. All right. I need to poke holes in this. I gotta find a incense stick in the trash because I already dumped it in there. All right. This other oil go down into the candle and not pull at the top. All right, that's Linnea Roja. I need another one. That candle is red. I'm just poking a lot of holes so that the oil don't start no shit. All right. And now we got a Linnea Dorada. Sound like somebody outside fighting. As long as they ain't trying to fight me. This is what I was going to be doing anyways, but I just decided to hang out with y'all and do it with y'all. So if I wasn't on camera, this is what I would be doing. But if I was really, like I said, if I was really doing some heavy spiritual shit, it would not be videotaped, okay? You wouldn't even have to worry about it. I'm just making offerings to my deities, to my ancestors, to my guides. And this one is going to go over there on this side because we got Linnea Dorada over there. Now let's get them some water. We're going to do some purified water, not sink water, just purified water. Nice fresh glass of water. Let's do some liquor. All right, so I'm just going to sit this over there for her because this is Linnea Dorada. We're going to give the gold to the red robe, the reposado to the red robe over here. Ashe. Put that right there. All right, now this is for the Barons and the Gaydays and Mama Marie Laveau and Papa Legba. Papa Legba's getting one of these rums, Captain Morgan rums. So everybody that's sharing over here, I'm going to just pour two in the same one. I'll put it over here because Ogun, he likes rum too. And Mama Marie Laveau, she likes rum. The Barons and the Gaydays, they like rum. And this is Legba's. I'm not going to open his. I'm going to put it over here. Because he likes his in a glass too. If I can't pour it in the ground, then he likes his in a glass. And I don't got that many glasses because we broke some glasses. So I can only do a certain amount of glasses at a time. All right, so let's just give them some candy. I'll try to find more than one red sucker in here. Because if there's only one red sucker, then she's getting it. And Papa Legba's just getting 2 zeros. And I'm doing it that way because she outranks him. So she's getting the red candy. Okay. And then we'll give her a few 50 rolls. We're going to make them pink. Because the Barons and the Gaydays, they're just like candy. So we just put them out like that. They're just like candy. And that over here, y'all can't see it, it's off camera, it's for Linnea Dorada. And then we're just going to give the rest of this to Papa Legba. I'll probably leave me a couple pieces in this bag. But all this we're just going to give to Legba. All right, I'm taking this because Legba wants some dots. Your booby about to hang out, girl. We don't need your booby hanging out. And this is for me. Oh, I forgot to. I got to cut up their limes. So let me get something to cut up their limes because that's just going to give them like a sweet aroma. I mean, a fresh aroma. And that's cleansing energy too. So we're going to do that. Okay, y'all, my kitchen smells so freaking good, man. It smells so freaking good. Okay. And I cannot wait. Pretty design for my ancestors. Boom. Fresh lime for them. It's their pretty design. And that's it. I'm gonna have a shot, another one with them. And another one. Okay. I had to see if it was time for me to flip that chicken. It ain't time for me to flip that chicken just yet. So I'm not gonna flip the chicken because it's not time. It's still not like brown on the top. I flip it when it turns brown on one side, then I'm gonna flip the other side and until it turns brown on the other side. Okay. I'm gonna sit here so y'all can see me with my ancestors. I'm not gonna over shit. But anyways, we said their parks are clean, their food is way better, and they have all the good malls. Ooh. Okay. You said, I love how you care for your altar. Ashe. I don't usually sit here, but they are let me sit here. And that chicken smells so good. Oh my goodness. I cannot wait. I'm gonna fuck this shit up. I am kind of mad about the potatoes not being fresh no more. And I have an extra lime too. I am kind of a little sad about that. This is my only shot, well, my last shot, because I had to, but this is it. Cheers, y'all. Boom. And I'm glad y'all came to spend the evening with me. I appreciate it so much. I love those who love me. I love those who don't judge me for who I am. Okay, I'm not a bad person. I just do me. The fuck? I mind my business. You know? And I believe what I believe. And I believe everybody should be able to believe whatever the fuck they believe. Okay? Even if you're a Christian, but just don't be weird with your Christianity. Don't be fucking weird with that shit. Okay? But, I mean, damn, I took that knife back. I should have cut this other lime up. Can I break bread with y'all? But I asked him if I can break bread. Thank you. I heard yes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm breaking bread. When I set my altar up, I usually break bread with them anyways, but I ain't buy no bread. Well, you know how you break bread, right? You buy your ancestors, angels and gods, a loaf of bread. It's called bread for the dead. That's what it is. And then you break it off and then you eat. You commune with them. So like you just break a little piece off to what you're offering to them. It's usually always bread or it's a piece of cake or something. Like if you bought them a cake, then you break bread that way where you just take a slither because you don't want to take too much because it's theirs. You get what I'm saying? So I took the smallest cut of lime because it's theirs, right? But you break bread with them and that's your form of like communing with them. And we don't see it as eating flesh or drinking blood. We're just breaking bread, you know? But my number one thing is with your ancestors, angels, and guides, you just want to treat them how you want to be treated. So even like when I make my plate, I'm going to make them a plate and put them some green beans, some chicken, and some mac and cheese and put it on the altar for them. So they're going to eat with me. Because my daughter ain't finna eat that shit. She ain't finna eat. Because if she wanted her own meat, she would have took that shit out the oven. Out the freezer. And so I know she ain't not going to eat it. Because I texted her before I got off work, like, hey, you know, I'm finna cook something if you want me to cook it. And when I got home, she was back asleep. She had cleaned up the kitchen and everything. I was like, oh, okay. She was back asleep. I only got a little roach rolled up. I'm about to smoke that because I don't feel like rolling nothing else up. I could hang out with y'all. Or I could just come back later and show y'all the end results of this fine meal. Them green beans looking good. That chicken looking good. Everything looking good. I can't start the mac and cheese though till it's like almost done. Like 10, 15 minutes before it's done. This altar ain't gonna be clean for long. As soon as Obsidian get her ass up here. If Obsidian come out that room. She eat anything. She really act like an alley cat. But I love her and I feel like because I didn't want her, like, that made me love her more. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter's like, I want to get this other cat. It needs somewhere to live. I'm like, you already got 2 cats, girl. But she just be getting on me and she be purring and she be, you know, cats hold like a sacred vibration to where they can heal you and they can give you good energy. And she bad as fuck. But when she get into her mode where she get to sleep, when she gets sleepy and shit like that, she starts vibrating, like purring a lot. And she gonna climb right up here on your heart. And she's just gonna be purring until she fall deep into a sleep. But she'll do it for like 30, 45 minutes. And it's the most healing thing ever. And I love her. I just be rubbing her like, oh. She's so cute. I want to give me a bird, but I don't think I can have a bird here. I don't think my landlord going for that shit. But I do want to give me a bird. I hope y'all ready for this content. Because it's gonna be heavy. It's gonna be heavy hitting. You gotta have a higher level of thinking for the content I'm about to put out. And when I do get off here, I'm gonna be working on it. It take a lot to work on it. I've been working on it for 2 days already. I already been working on it for 2 days. That's why I didn't come back live when I said I was gonna come back live. The last live that I did, I said I was probably gonna come back, but I didn't because I started working on new content. And it's almost done. And I should be recording by Friday. I should be doing a voiceover and shit by Friday. And so it'll be out maybe by Sunday. And I'm gonna just keep doing this shit every week. All my spare time, I'm just gonna keep on working on content. I'm not hanging out. I'm not gonna date. I'm not gonna do shit. I'm just gonna keep on pushing out this knowledge. And that's what I'm gonna be doing. And I dare a motherfucker to say something because you're gonna have to come with more knowledge than what I'm putting out to stop me. Okay? And you're gonna need to make that shit make sense. Because that's what I do. I'm gonna make shit make sense to motherfuckers. Not that I have to, but I feel like the spirit does really want me to explain. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't feel like I owe anybody an explanation about my belief systems or how I believe or any of that shit. But I do feel like the spirit wants me to explain because it may bring about an understanding. Not to those who want to criticize me, but to those who are trying to break free from religious indoctrination and religious abuse, the shit that they went through, that church hurt and all that shit, and know that it's okay for them to live and be free-spirited and not have to fear the God that's supposed to love you. Okay, like, and when I say not have to fear the God that's supposed to love you, right? So I'm talking about like the divine infinite all. The reason why I don't fear the divine infinite all is because I don't do shit wrong. Okay? That's why. I don't fear the divine infinite all. I'm always going to fall underneath the law of innocence. And you can say, you lit a candle. You used spiritual oil. You did this. You gave ashe to another deity. God don't give a fuck about none of that shit. He gives a fuck about the they, because it ain't really a him. They're multiples. It's one, let us create man in our image and our likeness. They don't give a fuck about none of that shit. They give a fuck about the divine mission that was given to me and am I doing it? That's what the fuck they give about. And am I remaining righteous and spotless, which means blameless, while I'm in this world full of filth, while I'm out here doing this shit? Am I doing wrong shit while I'm out here? And wrong shit doesn't mean according to man, Because, of course, the human's going to look at you and say, you're wrong. You're wrong for doing this. You're wrong for doing that. But they're not God. They're already wrong for telling you that you're wrong, because the Bible says, judge not, lest ye be judged. And what the fuck you doing? Judging me. Are you God? If I'm doing something wrong, the Bible also says that the Most High chastens those whom he loves. So what the fuck you got to say anything to me about anything for? And I'm finna show these people some shit that they preacher never showed them. I'm gonna show them some shit that y'all preacher. I'm gonna show y'all some shit y'all preacher never showed y'all in the Bible, never talked about in the Bible. And that shit finna set you free. I've always said that the Bible can even enslave you or set you free. And it had me enslaved at one point, but in the end, it ended up setting me free. And I'm finna use the Bible to do this shit. I promise you, my next lesson is finna be like a Bible study lesson. Okay? And I'm putting it online for free for everybody to see. Okay? We said, break down the Bible. Them Christians are going to be mad. They already mad. That's why the motherfucker got on here and called me stupid. You called me stupid because you see how highly intelligent I am. That's why you're calling me stupid. Remember I said what they attack about you is your gift. Okay? That's the things that you're gifted in. So, of course, they're going to attack and say I'm stupid, or you're a dummy, or you're stupid. You get what I'm saying? Dude on live calling me stupid and shit. You're calling me stupid because you've seen that last content I put out that shows that I'm highly intelligent. And what you're finna see again is going to be some more content that I put out to show that I'm highly intelligent. Ain't no motherfucker stupid. Ain't no mental illness. Ain't shit over here. All the shit that motherfucker said about me, I'm going to prove them wrong. Okay? Because I'm smart than a motherfucker. I've always been advanced. Always been an advanced child and an advanced adult. Okay? And that's why the motherfuckers hated me. Because they didn't understand. But it's okay, because we're going to get some understanding. Okay? Because I don't explain shit, but the divine does want me to address this gemstone shit. How people saying the gemstones is evil. How people are saying astrology is evil. Like, I'm finna use your book to prove you wrong, bitch. I'm finna do it. I'm fixing to do it. Okay? Motherfuckers look at me and they judge me. But I used to be a preacher's wife. I know that Bible, man. I know it. Now, do I follow it? Nah. Nah. But can I recite damn near every fucking scripture? Yeah. Because I was programmed. I was mind controlled. I was religiously indoctrinated. That's indoctrination. You get what I'm saying? But I can also rightfully divide the word of truth. And most Christians can't even do that shit. I'm not even a Christian, but I can rightfully divide the word of truth. And that's what I'm about to do for y'all. I'm about to rightfully divide this word of truth about the gemstones, astrology, the body of Christ, what it really is. Okay, what the body of Christ really is, which is it's really astrology. But I'm going to prove it to you. I'm going to prove it to you. Okay? It just is what it is. And then we're going to see who's stupid. That's what we're going to see. We're going to see who got the knowledge. Okay? Who got the information. We're going to talk about the 12 tribes of Israel, too. The name of the series is 12. I ain't going to tell you everything. But the name of the series that's coming out was a mini-series. I'm labeling it the way that I'm writing the script is as a mini-series. But it'll either have one episode if I can fit everything in and it doesn't turn into a 30-minute video, because I do not want 30-minute videos. That shit is too much to try to edit. It's either going to be a mini-series or it's just going to be one episode called 12. And we finna break this shit down. And we're going to talk about your 12 tribes of Israel, who they are, what they mean, the zodiac signs associated with them. Okay, how it all aligns and makes the body of Christ. We're going to talk about the celestial body of Christ that's in the stars, that's in the planetary systems. We're going to talk about that shit because that's really what the body of Christ is. Okay, as so above, so below, as so without, so within. We're going to talk about that shit. And we're going to use the scripture to do it. That's the next video. Okay? So make sure y'all stay tuned. We're going to see who's stupid. We're going to see who dumb. That's what we're going to see. And so that would be cool. That's what's going down. Okay, Michelle, that's what's going down. And I should have this video ready by Sunday. Hopefully. I can't put this back on the plate because that's kind of disrespectful. It might be Sunday. I don't know. But I'm going to stay up. I usually just, when I get off work, I stay up all night. Even though I have to go to work the next day. So if I got to be at work at 12, I'm probably going to stay up until like 2 in the morning. I'm going to get like 5-6 hours of sleep. Then I'm going to go to work. Then I'm going to get off. And then I'm going to come home and work on the content some more. That's just literally what I've been doing since the new year hit. And I'm trying to like create a habit of doing that. So that's what I've been doing. That's why I haven't really been coming live. Like I'll come live if, you know, I want to say hi or whatever, but I don't really come live that much because I'm putting the content, putting the energy into the content, because I don't want to just get on here and say like the shit that I'm saying on a live. I want y'all to go back and have references. I want y'all to go back and rewind the videos with all the knowledge in it. Right. So that's basically what Spirit is compiling in these videos. They don't want me to get on live and just be saying the shit, because not a lot of people are going to get it, and they're not going to be able to take notes off of a live when shit happens on a live and all other shit. So they're having me to put this knowledge into video format so that you got like as a study guide, so that you guys can go back, y'all can look it up yourselves, y'all can see the references of the Bible and everything that I'm giving you to show you that it's not, what I'm doing isn't bad. But it really shouldn't fucking matter. But I do feel like the divine wants me to explain it. But it shouldn't fucking matter, because what the fuck does what I do with my spirituality have to do with the next person? It doesn't have anything to do with the next person. You know, it's like when the people like, stop smoking. What does me smoking have to do with you? I'm in my house. I'm probably across an ocean or across a country from you, but you care about me smoking in my house. You can't smell it. It's not affecting your lungs. It's not bothering you, but you worry. And that's the same that's the same way people be about your soul. That belongs to you and belongs to you and God. And whatever happens to your soul is between you and God. But people just can't mind their fucking business. They are so concerned with your soul. They're more concerned with your soul than they are their own soul. Okay? But I'm excited for you guys to see the next video. And it's just a mini series called 12. I was going to do the next Beings from Beyond, which is probably going to be the Barons and the Gates, because that's what he said he wanted to see. And I do take requests. And I know the Barons and the Gates, so that's going to be an easy video to put together. But that might have 2 parts too, because there's a lot about the Barons and the Gates. A lot of people think that it's just Baron Sambi and Mama Bridget, but it's a whole pantheon of Barons. A whole pantheon of Barons. Okay? You got Baron Criminal. You got Baron Lacrosse. It's some more Barons. You get what I'm saying? More than them. You get what I'm saying? So I want to break that shit down too. And I'm gonna have to like use the scriptures, like the format of the videos that I was thinking. Like I'm using scripture, and I'm probably from Beings from Beyond, probably going to be using that scripture. Let us create man in our image and our likeness. When I open up that, because I'm thinking about that too. Like, because the Spirit is really leading me towards using scripture in the videos that I do with my deities and all the other shit, even the deities that aren't Jesus, because the Bible says that there is more than one. Don't you want to know who the other people are? You get what I'm saying? Don't you want to know who the other deities are? Don't you want to know who that us is that you were created in the image and the likeness of? You know? So that's what I'm aiming towards. And that's what's going to happen. Okay? And this series is going to blow the fuck up. Beings from Beyond is going to blow the fuck up. There's going to be a lot of people that come to this channel off of those videos and off of those channels. Off of those videos and the spiritual uses of. Because the shit isn't evil, man. It's not evil at all. The herbs that they're scared of, the gemstones that they're scared of, God created. And anything that the divine creates is going to have power. Any fucking thing. The divine created you, you got power. The divine created the grass. The grass has power. The divine created the soil. The soil has power. That's why they tell you you can just go stand on the grass barefoot or go stand in dirt barefoot, and then you'll be able to ground your body to the earth. You'll be able to have peace. Because God put the power in the grass. It's not that you're worshiping the gemstone or you're worshiping the grass or you're worshiping the herb that you're using. It's not any of that. It's not any of that. Okay? It's that you know the power that was placed in these items by the divine. And most people don't know that. They think it's evil. But how is it evil if the divine is even using these things in the Bible? Like him using hyssop or instructing a priest to use hyssop. You get what I'm saying? So I'm going to educate, and I'm excited about it, because it's going to be a quiet. All you're going to hear in the comment section, the Truth Gang, other than the tribe, is crickets. I promise you. Because the trolls is not going to have shit to say. You're not going to have shit to say at the end of this. And I ain't talking shit. I'm telling the truth. You're not going to have shit to say. Okay? And that's the real deal. I have more weed. I just don't feel like rolling it. So I'm going to smoke the shit out of this roast like, what that nigga name? What is his nigga name? What is his name? This is 607. Swear to God on my wall. that nigga fucking shit be this big, man. He like, swear to God, swear to God, I still got me a viewer or two. So let's go check on this chicken. It might be time to flip it. I like to slow cook my chicken. My oven's on 350. I don't put it on like nothing past that because I kind of want the chicken to kind of feel like a roasted chicken, but the outside's still gonna be crispy. So let's go check on this chicken, y'all. I'm gonna take my phone stand with me. Hold on. Let me get my vape because I got a black mouth. Thank you for hanging out with me. You guys are awesome. All right. Let's check on this chicken. I gotta give me an oven mitt. Poor people don't have oven mitts. I'm just saying, this is kind of bougie for a poor person to have the oven mitt. I probably just grab a t-shirt or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or use the bottom of my shirt, take this hat off and try to get it out there. But you know, I'm poor, but I have an oven mitt. All right, let's see. Let me see. I'm gonna turn this camera around. All right, let me see. Can I turn this light on, y'all? I don't know if it'll let me turn the light on. Hold on, y'all. There we go. Okay, because I ain't got no oven light. That did go out. Ooh. Okay, so we're gonna flip. That's what we're gonna do. Hold on, let me set y'all up here so I can get my tongs. We're gonna use this to flip. I'm gonna rinse it off because I'm black. Okay, even though we have clean dishes, we take them out of the cabinet and we rinse them off or wrench them off. You said you're still here. Thank you for being here, my beautiful sister. This is gonna be a good ass meal. And I'm sure I got a lot of views on this video, even though a lot of people aren't here right now. I'm sure there's a lot of views because I've been live for a long time. And that's what happens when you be live for a long time on any platform. You get off your live, you're going to have like 1K views or some shit like that, 2K, 3K, 10K sometimes if you stay on live for a long time. But I just don't have time to be doing that shit. But I have time today because I knew that I was going to be cooking and then cleaning my altars off. And then after everything is done, I'm going to start back working on the content. All right, so I done flipped the chicken. It was brown on one side. Let me show y'all. Okay, I done flipped the chicken. Now I gotta get brown on that side. And we gonna be straight. Clean stove. Clean everything. Cause I know y'all motherfuckers be trying to say some shit about me, but y'all gonna be fucked up. Y'all don't even be knowing. Y'all gonna be fucked up. Let's check on these green beans. Ooh. It's on low. I don't like that though. That low flame is really low. So let me put that up some more. All right, so let's look at these green beans. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Can I stir them up a little bit? Y'all see them juices? That's that broth and that noodle pack and them seasonings. I literally make like a soup out of it when I'm making fresh green beans. So they gonna taste like your grandma made them. I ain't got no meat for mine, but I wasn't gonna do no meat. I was just gonna do potatoes, but my potatoes went bad because I don't be home. But whatever. All right, y'all. Oh, don't let me lose my vape. We're gonna leave that chicken in there for a little bit longer. Probably like, I'm gonna say like 20 more minutes. So I'm probably gonna get off here because I've been on here for 2.5 hours. And I'm going to start working on this content while I wait on this chicken to finish. And then y'all can check out the community board because I will post my plate, post the ancestor plate on the community board so that you guys can see how the meal turned out. Yeah, I love y'all. And thank y'all for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for chilling with me. I appreciate everybody. Thank y'all for liking the video, hyping the video. Thank y'all for joining the tribe. If you joined the tribe, I appreciate it, okay? And thank y'all for not being judgmental bitches, okay? Thank you for not being the uptight asswipe, okay? Thank you. I appreciate that shit. But I love you guys so much. New content is coming. Okay. So make sure that you guys look out for the new content. Nothing is going to stop me. Okay. Like, we're going to get this content out. We're going to get this knowledge out. And the more the motherfuckers say anything about me, if they call me stupid, I'm going to show them how smart I am. If they call me ugly, I'm going to show them how fucking beautiful I am. If they call me motherfucking anything, I'm going to prove the opposite to these people because they got me and you fucked up, tribe. We don't do that. Okay. Don't let them do your cousin like that because y'all say we family, right? Truth gang. We supposed to be family. Don't let them do your cousin like that. Okay, because I'm definitely not gonna let them do me like that, and I wouldn't let nobody do you like that. Okay, but I love you guys so much. Truth gang, 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 gang. I'm gonna post what the meal looks like after it. I'm gonna go ahead and just work on this content because I still got like, I don't know, 20 minutes on that chicken. Okay, so I do got to get my rice started. Probably not my rice. My mac and cheese started probably like in 10 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna start that mac and cheese in like 10 minutes, while that chicken has 20 minutes altogether, and then I'm gonna work on this content. And y'all just look out for your girl because I'll be back. Okay, I'll see y'all later.